All right, here we go. Welcome back. So here we are in the workbook for A Course in Miracles, Part 1, Lesson 31. This lesson is titled, I am not the victim of the world I see. All right, let's go. And I'm so excited for this. It's been a few days. I'm excited to get back into this and practice these exercises. So here we go. 1. Today's idea is the introduction to your declaration of release. Again, the idea should be applied to both the world you see without and the world you see within. In applying the idea, we will use a form of practice which will be used more and more with changes as indicated. Generally speaking, the form includes 2 aspects. One in which you apply the idea on a more sustained basis, and the other consisting of frequent applications of the idea throughout the day. 2 longer periods of practice with the idea for today are needed, 1 in the morning and 1 at night. 3 to 5 minutes for each of these are recommended. During that time, look about you slowly while repeating the idea 2 or 3 times. Then close your eyes and apply the same idea to your inner world. You will escape from both together, for the inner is the cause of the outer. 3. As you survey your inner world, merely let whatever thoughts cross your mind come into your awareness, each to be considered for a moment and then replaced by the next. Try not to establish any kind of hierarchy among them. Watch them come and go as dispassionately as possible. Do not dwell on any one in particular, but try to let the stream move on evenly and calmly without any special investment on your part. As you sit and quietly watch your thoughts, repeat today's idea to yourself as often as you care to, but with no sense of hurry. 4. In addition, repeat the idea for today as often as possible during the day. Remind yourself that you are making a declaration of independence in the name of your own freedom, and in your freedom lies the freedom of the world. 5. The idea for today is also a particularly useful one to use as a response to any form of temptation that may arise. It is a declaration that you will not yield to it and put yourself in bondage. And that is the end of the reading. I thought this was really neat. I didn't read this through before recording. I just hit record and read it, and because I wanted to have a more raw response today. And it's interesting because the reading from the text that I completed today also used a reference to temptation. It also referenced a declaration of independence. And I thought that was really cool how these lined up, because the workbook was apparently recorded well after the text was recorded, and this day, like, it's not like there's any guide that lines up the days, like, to read them simultaneously if you read them together as I do here. And so it was really crazy because I know there was a window of time where I recorded a little bit more from the one and not the other, and so I feel like they got off sync, but it's fascinating because they are synced up, so that the verbiage in today's lesson was also the verbiage exactly in the text for today. And if you'd like to have a reference for that, the texts, what I read today in the text was chapter 4, section 3, Love Without Conflict. So that was really cool. I think that's really cool. Anyway, I'm excited to do the exercise. If you've already done it and have observed some things, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. And if you're going to give it a try, I'd love to hear that too. Either way, feel free to drop a comment, and I will look forward to hearing, reading what you have to say. All right, have a wonderful day. I will see you tomorrow.